Let's wrap up today with something light. We got 3 stories here of police officers just absolutely acting retardedly when it comes to enforcing lockdowns. Now, if you take a look over the entire course of my channel history here, you're going to see that I am definitely a big supporter of the police. You know what? All the shit that they were going through over the summer did not deserve whatsoever. I think that there are reforms to be made, but that is not the topic for this video. The retarded cops that are out there enforcing these fucking lockdown procedures at gunpoint practically, and we'll see there in the final one, it was the fucking touch and go there for a second. No, if you follow these and you enforce them willingly, you do not have my support. That is the nicest way I can put it. This dude here, he was fined for playing football. UK cops on film charging a man after leaving field with family. Yes, of course. Anthony Claypool is a father of 5 in Barrie, Wales. The kids have to get out of the house. One of his children is autistic and the other has Asperger's. That dude has some real bad fucking batches. They can't be cooped up for so long and they need to just get outside and run around a bit. So Anthony took his family, his largest field he could find. It's massive. Yes, of course. But the lockdown cops arrived and told him to go home. So he did, but they followed him and they radioed ahead to the police van, which raced to intercept them, like the burglars fleeing a crime scene. Wow, Anthony was fined 60 pounds. Jesus fucking Christ. Which then mysteriously grew into an $816 fine, or £816 fine. Fuck off. And they convicted him all without attending in court. Of course, because in a field with your kids and nobody's around, you get fined? What? This just isn't right. The police response is extreme. We'll get into how much more extreme this gets. This was just one that I seen here, and I thought that it was an excellent example of a father taking his kids to the park. I could show you the video, but of course it'll all just be linked in the description. But Buddy did nothing except for take his kids to the park, and you just have fucking overzealous police officers just trying to, I just followed the rules. Just fucking stupid. There's no excuse for that. You know what else doesn't have any excuse? Corporal Joshua Walker, this black guy here, just showing you that this is indeed not a racist thing. This is just a dumb thing. Is a reservist in Canadian Armed Forces. Okay, this is totally going to circumvent Americans here, but you know what? You guys have a bunch of states that are doing it the right way, but up here in Canada and over there across the pond in the UK, there's some fucking goofy ass shit going on right now. He and his girlfriend, Samantha Lynn Johnson, were at a Upper Canada Mall in Newmarket, Ontario. Yes, doing some Christmas shopping. This was fucking atrocious, and I'm going to try and find a couple of spots in the video here to show you just how absurd this was. Yeah, as you can see here, he's getting wrestled down to the ground and, being held down because... Why? And this is a legitimate response to not wearing a mask in a mall. And you can see how many people are around there trying to help him out. And it's just, these out of shape and just not very intelligent looking security officers. Like, listen, we have them here at our mall and they are all just people who couldn't pass the basic fitness training and really didn't have any other trajectory in life, so they still wanted to get that rush of authority, so they just signed up to be fucking security guys at the mall. But anyways, let's get into the story here. Now that you've seen the pregame, we'll get into the substance of the matter. They were both wearing masks. Okay, so why was he targeted? When they stopped by the food court to get a bite to eat at the mall, the security guard told them that eating in the food court was against the law. Ugh. Oh, and Samantha's pregnant as well. That's cute. And then security not only kicked them out of the food court, but out of the entire mall, I guess, for being an interracial couple in public. Thanks, Ontario. You offer nothing. But just then, which is odd, since other people were eating in the food court too. Well, you know what? I don't necessarily want to call a spade, but Joshua and Samantha Lynn put down their food, put their masks back on, and complied. Because you know what? You just don't want to cause a scene. You just want to never come back to that mall ever again. They started to walk out of the mall, and they moved at a fair pace, considering she's pregnant. At first, they were actually laughing about it because, yes, this absurdity of the overreach of these lockdowns is nothing less than humorous. But they couldn't believe it. They were more stunned than upset. But then 3 angry security guards started marching right behind them so close it was strange. It wasn't funny anymore. Exactly. And then one of the security guards grabbed Joshua as he was walking. That's assault. Exactly. Joshua didn't push or shove back. He said, "Don't put your hands on me." Fair enough. You know what? Normally I would just immediately dismiss that claim of somebody just trying to be a little bit better than the police officers. But A, these were security guards, and B, we seen the footage. So, yeah, don't touch me. He's leaving the mall after he's been kicked out for having the audacity to try to eat in a food court. But he said it 3 times, but the security guard kept assaulting him. And even though he and his girlfriend were indeed walking out of the mall, and then, as if the security guard just snapped, they all stomped on him. Yeah, we seen that. They kicked him, and it was disgusting. I don't have a joke here. It just looked like fucking black and white footage. All they were missing was just the fire hoses and the German Shepherds. They pounced on him, 3, then 4, and then more. And these weren't small guys. Well, maybe they weren't that tall. You can't really tell in the video, but there were some big boys in there. And through it all, Joshua never hit back. He's strong. He's in the Canadian Armed Forces. He's a fucking good man, and justice needs to be carried out for him. I wish I could say that that was the most egregious attack, but I would be lying. Probably the worst one that I've seen so far, it took place in my own province, in a city that I'm quite fond of. I like Calgary. Calgary's a nice place. It's set out beautifully. It's if you're looking for a big city downtown in Canada that is well kept, maintained, and growing proportional to the rest of the city, it is definitely Calgary. If there's one other city I would move to in Calgary, if I was ever to make the move, it would definitely be Calgary, or more or less just the outlying area of Calgary. But with that said, I've got to shit on these cops for a minute. Calgary Police brutally detained man at hockey rink. That is not being hyperbolic. That is what happened. A pair of Calgary police officers, were caught on camera forcefully detaining a man at a hockey rink in a video that went viral on social media Saturday. Yes, disgusting to say the least. A pair of Calgary police officers were caught on camera forcefully detaining a man at a hockey rink in a video that went viral on social media Saturday. Thank you for that. On Thursday afternoon, the police officers were called to a Southwest rink in Calgary due to reports of 40-plus people. Oh my God, people being outside. But I thought that's all right. Oh no, there's 40 people there, and you just can't have fun anymore. You're not allowed to have fun. You're not allowed to play a hockey game. Ryan Sandbar, 12 years old, was skateboarding nearby when he saw the incident. Global News reports. It's global news, so please take that with a grain of salt. He began recording a confrontation involving the officers on his phone. Peace officer came. Peace officers, just disgusting, just worthless human beings. A step up from being a security guard. Came, sat in his car, got out, told skateboarders, "We have to go," and we're not allowed to be there, and we all refused. And he called for backup, so police came. Call the cops on 12-year-olds. Just a bag of shit. I wish he would have got his badge for that. That's retarded. It's functionally retarded. They had him on the ground for 6 minutes, just frozen, cutting his skates off with a knife. Can you fucking believe it? Can you fucking believe it? They arrested him and threatened us, saying, "We're going to give you tickets if you don't walk away." You got a license for that freedom. Sambor's video show the person already on the ground screaming, "Where's our freedom?" You don't have that in Canada. "These police are handcuffing me. We are outside." Calgary Police say the people refused to leave the area after officers told them they were in violation of our fucking absurd lockdown orders, and that one person in the video repeatedly refused to leave or identify himself. Yeah, shove it up your ass. Take your fucking lockdowns and stick them in your cunt. Reactions on social media have been overwhelmingly negative toward the police officers' actions. Yes, because now you're attracting the defund the police crowd, and you're attracting the anti-lockdown crowd. So who's going to defend you on this one? You don't have a fucking leg to stand on when it comes to this one. Yeah, and just to give you guys proper context, I got to pull up this stupid Global News article. And then, yeah, as you can see here, 2 female police officers. Just let that one lie there for a second. Got to get on this guy. Yes, because as you can see, there's so many people around there. Yeah, and then there's the fucking big bad guy just standing there making sure that those cops perfectly enforce their fucking stupid lockdown orders. Like, it's really hard to make this a comedic situation because there's nothing fun. There's nothing good about this. It just all sucks. But then that pretty much summarizes everything. Just wanted to show you guys the video there so you're not just thinking that this dude's just being knelt on by a couple of broads who couldn't, take him normally. No, this is fucked up beyond all recognition, and it ties in perfectly to, if you guys are in a city of any sort of size, if you're in a larger town, let's say, and you are going to be celebrating Christmas in 6 days' time, or you're going to be celebrating New Year's in 13 days' time. I hope you do, and I hope you don't have any sort of fucking busybody neighbors, because the holidays really are the best time of the year, and I think you guys can see just over my shoulder there, I've got the wreath, and my entire room is just fucking decorated to the nines because I spend so much goddamn time in here doing these videos that I just need some Christmas cheer in here, goddamn it, and it's just lovely to see. And I don't have any plans for the holidays. My plans are just going to be staring into this fucking webcam and yelling into this microphone and reading news stories that need to be covered. And even if there wasn't a pandemic, I don't even know if you can properly call it a pandemic anymore, was still going on, I probably wouldn't be hanging out with anybody, mostly because I don't have any friends. You guys are my friends, and it's not sad or anything. I love being alone. But at the same time, I'm not going to begrudge anybody who wants to go out there and celebrate the holidays with people. Fuck that. I will never rat on anybody like that. And I've seen a sign from one of my neighbors. They've got it up. They're expressing the exact same sentiments. I won't get the wording correct on their sign, but it's basically enjoy your holidays, we aren't rats on the neighborhood. And you love to see that, and you hate to see shit like this. And I just want you guys to enjoy the holiday season because I love it. I've loved it for this is going to be my 30th Christmas, so the only thing I love more than Christmas is freedom. And when I see shit like this that intersect both loves, I have to bring attention to it, because even though this is a Canadian thing, this is more or less a fucking worldwide thing. And they're trying to make this something that's just going to go on in perpetuity forever, because even after you get vaccinated, you can still transmit the disease. And now Boris Johnson is saying that there is a different kind of the virus, a new strain. So now he's putting in more draconian lockdowns. So it's just going to go on forever and ever and ever until people start speaking up about this and not taking this kind of shit, forcefully lying down in this poor prick's case. But if you got elected officials willfully ignoring certain laws, expect the populace to follow suit very shortly. Anyways, guys, enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'll be back at you tomorrow with some more absurdity and hopefully something fun. How about that? Anyways, guys, thank you all very much for the gift of your time, especially today. We had a whole bunch of long stuff here. So, and if you watched even a brief bit of it and enjoyed it, I know I've done my job right. Thank you all very much for that. And I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut. Get after it. Take care, everyone.